previous session was finite and non-finite verb. Okay, and
Yes, ma'am.
remember, a finite verb is very easy to identify because it shows the tense form. By looking at the verb, we'll be able to identify the tense. Such
Ma'am, I wrote the note.
finite verbs, children. And remember, a finite verb is always limited or controlled by the subject. As you're all familiar with the statement that a singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. Okay, remember this.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
has a subject, a finite verb, it has a subject, so it is controlled or it is limited by the subject. If the subject is singular, use wins or use jumps or use kicks. If the subject is plural, you use jump,
Kick. Ma'am, kick.
kick. Okay,
Ride.
so that is because this finite verb, it shows the tense form, is actually limited or controlled by the subject. Am I clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. Can
ma'am.
you speak
Are the
some more
finite
louder?
verbs clear now? So
Yes.
whenever you are identifying a finite verb, remember you must attach the auxiliary verb, because only with the help of these auxiliary verbs we'll be able to identify the finite verb. It shows the tense form. Now today let us come back to the new one, or the session 2, that is non-finite verbs. Okay, we have done a few exercises in the previous session, right, to identify a
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
finite
Choose
verb.
marriage.
I hope that is clear for you guys. Now, today, let us begin with the non-finite verb. Okay, children,
Okay.
listen carefully. I have told you a finite verb shows tense form. If it does not show tense form, what is it?
Non-finite.
Non-finite.
It is called the non-finite
It's
verb.
not finite.
Non-finite verb, it is not limited by the subject because it does not have its own subject. Okay, and it is not controlled by the subject because it does not have its own subject. Okay, and non-finite verb is a form of verb which is also derived or formed from the verb, or it looks like a verb but it is not showing any of the tense forms. Okay, such a verbs are called non-finite verbs. See,
Man.
children, these non-finite verbs are divided into 3. Okay, we have 3 divisions of non-finite verb. Let me share the screen for you guys.
Infinite. Participle.
Yeah, excellent. Let me explain the 3 divisions or 3 parts of non-finite verb. Okay, let me write the heading here. Non-finite. Children, non-finite, not a finite verb. Okay, this is non-finite verb. Okay, it does not have a subject of its own. It is not, or for us, it is not easy for us to identify the tense by looking at the verb. So we are dividing this non-finite form into 3. Okay, please draw this flow chart in your book or the paper where you're writing it. Okay, this is very important. You will be learning in detail of this non-finite verb in the next class. That is, in the 6th standard, you need to study more about this. Okay,
Excuse
now
me,
only
ma'am.
the names. We'll be sticking with only the names and the features of these non-finite forms. Okay, children, listen carefully. Non-finite verbs are divided into 3. The first one is called to infinitive. What is it?
To infinity.
To infinitive. Okay,
To infinity.
please draw this flow chart. The first one is called to infinitive. Second one is called a participle. Please write participle. All the participles, past participles and present participles, are non-finite verb. Okay, and the third one is a new term for you, and you will be learning about this in 8th standard in
Gerund.
detail. Okay, that is gerund. Okay, gerund. These are the 3 forms of non-finite or different names of non-finite verb. Non-finite verbs are categorized under these 3 subdivisions. Division 1 is called to infinitive form. To infinitive form means we should write the verb in the form of to plus base form. Okay,
To
we
sit,
must
to
write
eat.
to plus base form, which is said to be the to infinitive form. That is
To jump, ma'am. To jump.
Excellent. Example.
To remember.
To infinitive example.
To drive.
Jump.
To remember.
To
To
remember.
play.
To drive.
To drive.
To play.
To remember.
Okay. You write 5 examples
Ma'am,
under
to
this.
write.
To remember.
Yeah.
To
To
write.
write.
Excuse
So
me,
two
ma'am.
infinitives are
Ma'am, can you
2
share
plus
the
base
Ma'am,
forms.
can
2
you
plus base forms are called the 2 infinitives, which are coming
this
under the
one.
known finite verb. If you get a word with 2 plus base form, remember it is an example for 2
Ma'am,
infinitive
can
form.
you share the
Okay,
code?
I'll share. So write examples: to jump,
Excuse me,
to
ma'am.
Can you share
drive,
the board?
to dance. 2 plus base form. Please
Excuse
not
me, ma'am.
2 plus base form.
To eat.
To jump, to
To
eat, to drink, to play, to drive, to smell,
To laugh.
laugh,
To remember.
to remember, to finish, to remember. Okay, these are the examples for in to infinitive form. 2 plus
Zero
base form of the
infinitive.
verb. Okay, 2 plus base form of the verb. And these 2 infinitives are called non-finite verbs. Okay, okay, children. And the
Okay, ma'am.
second one is
Yes,
called
ma'am.
participles. See, remember it has another name. Participles are also known as verbal adjectives. What is it?
Verbal
Adjectives.
adjectives.
Please
Verbal
note down the
Ma'am, verbal
another name.
adjectives.
Another name is verbal
Verbal plus
adjectives.
nouns.
Okay, it is called verbal adjectives. Participles are also called verbal adjectives.
Ma'am, verbal nouns.
Verbal adjectives.
Sorry, ma'am.
Participles are
Verbal.
also called verbal adjectives. Okay, because it is in the form of a verb, but in a sentence it acts like a participle or it acts like an adjective.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay,
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
okay. That is why it is called a verbal adjective. Participles are also called a verbal adjective. It is in the form of a verb but acts like an adjective in a
Yes,
sentence.
ma'am.
Clear? So it is divided
Ma'am,
again.
one
It is
doubt.
divided into 2 again. Okay, let us divide this participle into another 2 subdivisions. See, children, we are going to divide this into 2 again.
Present participle and past participle.
You are familiar with the terms, right? We have
Yes.
past participle and we have present participles. Listen, we have past participle. Listen, past participle, right? Draw this flow chart.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Past participle
where the rough book?
in a paper or in a rough book, wherever you want to note it, because this is important. Present
Ma'am, it is
participle.
there in our class notes, ma'am. So you have to write.
You write it in just note it in a rough book, and
Okay.
later on you can draw very neatly with a pencil and a scale, and you can attach along with your grammar note. Present participles.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so
Again, we want to
participles
write.
are also divided into 2: past participle and present participle. Tell me examples for past participle. You know the past participles are ending with the D, ED,
ED.
EN,
Ma'am.
N-E-N-T.
Jumped.
T. Okay, it is
Jump.
ending with T. So third form of the verb are called the past participle form of the verb. Can you give me some examples for past participle?
Ma'am, jumped.
Okay,
Jumped.
bought. B-O-U-G-H-T. Bought.
Ma'am, jumped.
Jumped.
Ma'am,
Excellent.
B-U-R-
Jumped.
N-T, burned.
B-U-R-N. Oh, very good. B-U-R-N-T. Burnt. Written. W-R-I-T-T-E-N. Written. These are a few examples for
Ma'am, don't
past participle. Okay?
Ma'am, played.
Okay. An example
Read.
for a present participle. You know, present participles are ending in always ing.
Yes, ma'am.
No, writing, playing,
Writing,
Jumping.
cooking,
jumping,
Jumping.
spelling,
jumping, telling,
Singing.
fine, swimming,
tasting,
laughing,
smiling,
kicking, throwing.
wearing.
Fine. So I'm just stopping the sharing. See, children. So past participle and present participles. Past participle is the third form of the verb, and present participle is the fourth form of the verb. Is always ending in ing. Okay, and remember These are coming under the second one called non-finite verb, which is we are unable to identify the tense form. Okay, finite verb, it is easy because by looking at the verb, we'll be able to identify the tense form.
Tense form.
Angelina Martin, am I
Yes,
clear?
ma'am. Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Are
I
you
have
getting
one
the
doubt.
concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Efrain Joby, are you getting the concept? 1 minute, children. I'm just pausing.
Ma'am.
I'm just paused her.
Okay. See, children. Sorry, in between, sir has come. Okay. Thank you for waiting patiently. Okay. See, children. So we were talking about finite verb. Finite verb shows tense form. And remember, non-finite verb, we are unable to identify the tense of the verb. Okay? We cannot
Okay,
even
ma'am.
predict, okay, this sentence or this word is in present perfect or this word is in simple future. No. To jump, is it a future tense one?
No,
No.
ma'am, it
Is
is
it a
not.
past tense one? No. Present tense? No. Unable to identify. Okay.
Ma'am, no.
Such a verbs are examples for
No.
non-finite verb. Okay.
It's
So
no,
non-finite
No
are
tense
divided.
form, ma'am, for that.
It's not clear for me.
Ma'am, no tense form for that.
Ma'am,
Can you
no
please
tense.
speak a little louder?
Ma'am, no tense form for that.
Ah, no tense for there, and also no subject of its own. We are unable to identify the tense form. Okay, we cannot
Ma'am,
even say this word is actually under present, past, and future. Clear?
Clear, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, and this non-finite, listen carefully, and these non-finites are divided into three: two infinitive, participle, and gerund. Okay, two
Ma'am.
infinitives are in the form of to plus base form:
Gerund.
to jump, to play, non-finite verb. Okay, two infinitive forms are non-finite verb, and
Ma'am.
participle, the second one, is further divided into two: past participle and present participle. One second, children.
Okay. Non-finite. Ma'am, sharing. I have just scribbled on the.
Children, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Clear.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Your
Ma'am.
video is off.
Yes,
Your
my
video
video
is
is off. So
Yes,
non-finite.
ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am.
we are going to talk about the third one. Okay, we are going to talk about the third one, that is gerund. Okay, gerund. Listen, gerund and present participles are almost same, look alike, twins. Because present participle, gerund is also ending in ing, and this gerund is also known as a verbal noun. Okay, gerund is also called as a verbal noun. Let me write verbal noun because it is in the form of a verb and it can be placed in a sentence in the place of a noun. That is why a gerund is called a verbal noun in English grammar. See, let me explain once again. A gerund, like present participle, gerund is always ending in ing. Jumping, cooking is an art. See, cooking
Ma'am,
is an
driving.
art is an example for gerund. All of
Ma'am,
you note this example.
Yes,
Cooking
ma'am.
is an art.
Ma'am, driving.
Okay, cooking is an art. In the sentence, this word
Ma'am, can you
cooking
share the
is ending in
video?
ing. 1 minute, please listen carefully. Cooking, the term is actually ending in ing, and see the place. I have fitted the word cooking in the place of the noun. So it acts like a noun. It is in the form of a present participle, but it is acting like a It is acting like a noun in the sentence. See,
Noun.
reading is a good, or I mean, swimming is a good exercise. Swimming,
I'm driving.
right? Right? So
Driving.
just remember only this thing. A gerund is always ing form of the non-finite verb. Okay, only this much for you now. You will be learning about gerund in 6th and 8th standard. Okay,
Ma'am, can
so
you
remember
share
a
the board
gerund
once more?
like a
Okay,
present
ma'am.
participle. A gerund is also ending in ing.
Ma'am,
Gerund
can you
is
share
equal
the
to
board
ing.
again?
Gerund is also called verbal noun because it is placed in the position of a noun in a sentence. Only this much. Only this much, not more than that. Okay, we'll do more exercises in the higher classes. Okay, Angelina Martin, anything you want to ask me?
Ma'am, can you share the board? I have
Sure.
more.
Which one? The board where I am
Gerund.
writing this, I'm scribbling there, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
the
Easy
last.
two pointer.
The last.
That one.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Shreya.
Yes, ma'am.
One doubt.
Hmm. Before
Ma'am,
that,
what
let
is
me
the
write one
example?
example here, children. Let me write a
Cooking
small
is an art.
example here under gerund. Okay, verbal noun, gerund. Please write one example here. Verbal
Ma'am,
noun,
driving is
gerund.
a good
See,
exercise for.
children, cooking.
Cooking is an art.
Yes, cooking is an art.
Write your sentences.
Here, tell me the gerund here.
Cooking.
Cooking, because gerund is always
ing.
ending in ing.
ing.
Only this much you remember.
Ending with
Okay.
ing, ma'am. Gerund.
Another example. Let me give you another example.
Someone is
Someone is singing.
Don't sing. This is not the time for singing. I'll give you
Ma'am,
time.
Frinova.
Now,
It's
let me finish the
Frinova.
topic,
Ma'am.
and after the end of my class, definitely I'll give you 1 minute for singing a song. Who is ready for singing a song can inform me. Okay? It's good. It's good to hear good songs from you guys. Okay? Okay, I'll write another example in the form of gerund. She loves singing.
Singing.
Singing. Gerund?
Gerund singing.
Singing. So a gerund can be in the position
Singing.
of a subject. It can be in the position of an object in a sentence. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Because the subject and object is always in the form of a noun or pronoun, right?
Example?
These are the examples for
Ma'am, what is the
gerund.
second example? She loves singing.
She loves singing is an example for. Singing is an example for. Example for.
What is the
Ma'am, I have a
difference between?
confusion.
No problem. I'll solve it. Who has that confusion?
Ma'am, Ma'am, Angelina Martin.
Zelina, I have a request for you. Could you please speak a little louder?
Okay, ma'am. She loves singing. Loves is in the
She
form
loves
of the-
singing. See, she loves singing. In that sentence, you can see the presence of finite verb and non-finite verb, isn't it, Angelina? Can you
Yes, ma'am.
identify the finite verb used in the sentence? She loves singing.
Love.
Loves
Loves is a
present tense.
finite verb because it shows the
simple
tense
present.
form, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Loves.
Yes,
It is in
ma'am.
simple present tense, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
the sentence, we have used the non-finite form. That is a gerund form. It is in the position of an object of that particular sentence, right?
Yes,
Right?
Ma'am.
Singing.
Singing is a gerund form. Okay, it is
Ma'am.
not present participle or past participle, right? It is not
Ma'am,
an
I have
example
one
for. You may be getting confused with the present participles and past participle. Don't get confused. You are in 5th standard. You will be learning about this present participles and gerund in detail in 6th and 8th standard. Okay, only this
Ma'am.
much you remember. Non-finite verbs
Ma'am,
are
in the
not there for showing
second
any
sentence,
tenses.
the
Yes,
louse
Vaiga?
is the noun, right?
It is in the form of a noun. It
Ma'am,
acts
in the
like a noun
second
in the sentence.
sentence,
A gerund acts like a noun. It is in the form of a verb, but it acts like a noun in a sentence. That is why a gerund is called a verbal
Okay,
noun.
ma'am.
Okay, just leave it.
ma'am, the
Just leave it.
second sentence, louse is the noun, right?
Louse is a verb. Louse
Ma'am,
is a verb.
loves is
You know,
Okay.
The
louse
only
is a
noun.
verb. It shows the tense form and it is a finite verb by Gashurin.
Okay, ma'am.
finite.
Sorry,
Louse
ma'am, it
is
was
finite.
mistake.
Excellent, because it shows the tense form. So let us do some
Ma'am.
exercises
Yes.
and you will be getting an idea. Clear?
Ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
The question for you: identify finite and non-finite from the following?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can you give one more example for verbal,
Sure.
verbal nouns?
Which, for gerund?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting. Tell me the gerund used here.
Waiting.
Waiting. Very good. Another example. Playing is good for health.
Playing.
Excellent. Excellent. Playing is good for health. Playing is a gerund form. Very good. Very good.
Ma'am, what is the fourth sentence?
Playing is
Playing is good for health.
Playing.
Playing. Playing is good for health. Now, exercise for you. Identify finite and non-finite verb from the following. Identify finite and non-finite from the following.
exercise 2.
Yeah.
Right, ma'am?
Yes, of course, you're right, my dear.
Ma'am, what is the heading? Identify the
Identify finite and non-finite. When you write finite verb, mention the tense form also. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. The word is
Ma'am, can you say the heading again?
And the word.
question number 1. Question number 1. Driving. Driving. Should I write on the board?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the question?
Driving. Driving. Second one. To look. To look.
Ma'am, one doubt.
Hmm.
Ma'am, if it is a non-finite verb, we want to mention that it is two finite.
No. Only write non-finite. If it is a finite verb, mention the tense form. Clear?
Clear, ma'am.
Okay. To look. Second word. To look. Third word. Sleeps.
What, ma'am?
Sleeps. SLEEPS. Sleeps.
Ma'am, it is not clear.
Sleeps. Next
S-
word.
SLEEPS.
SLEEEP. Sleeps.
Oh, sleep.
Sleeps. S is there at the end. Listen. 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 Attacked.
What, ma'am? Attacked.
Attacked. ATTATT. ATTACK. Attack.
Okay.
Attack. Have bought. Have bought. BOUGHT. Have bought. Next word. Am wearing. WEARING. Am Atvika, you are late to class.
Ma'am, can you repeat the sentence?
The word is am wearing. Am WEARING. Wearing. To pull. To pull. PULL.
What, ma'am? You pull?
To pull. PULL. Helping. Next word is helping. HELPING. Pranava. Pranava.
Ma'am, what is the word?
What?
Helping. 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 Meeting. MEETING. Meeting.
Ma'am, meeting.
Meeting.
Okay, ma'am.
Drawn. D-R-A-W-N. Drawn. To give. T-O-2-G-I-V-E. To give.
Ma'am, 12th one.
Punished. Punished. Next word, will be describing. Will be
Ma'am, what is the
describing.
13th one?
Will be describing. Will be describing. Now, how many questions? How many questions are there with you now?
13.
14.
14. Okay,
Yes,
the
ma'am,
last
14.
question for you
Excuse me,
is
ma'am.
the last question, to follow. To follow. Okay, so let us start from the first question. Let us answer all
Ma'am,
these
can you
questions
tell
now.
the 14th question?
Which one, Vaiga?
14.
14th one.
14th one. Amin, could you please help me? Could you please read the 14th question for me? 1-4.
Yes, ma'am. Will be describing.
Will be describing.
Ma'am,
And the
can
last
you help
question,
me
to
to find?
follow, right?
To follow.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So I am starting from Abhishek. Abhishek, my son, could you please read the first question and tell me whether it is a finite verb or not?
Ma'am, driving.
Driving. Finite verb or non-finite verb?
I'm non-finite.
Excellent.
Correct,
Excellent.
ma'am.
Very good. Okay, Sri Shankar, second
Okay, ma'am.
one.
Ma'am, to look. Non-finite, ma'am.
Excellent. To look, non-finite. Aromal, third question. Aromal, read the third question for me. Third one, fast. The time is less for us. Okay, I'm moving to.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes. Yes, of course, you can.
Ma'am, it is finite. Sleeps.
Sleeps, finite. If it is a finite verb, you tell me
Ma'am,
the tense
present
form.
tense. Present tense.
What present?
Ma'am, simple present tense.
Excellent. So I'm moving to Vaiga. Vaiga, fourth question.
Yes, ma'am. Listen.
Listen. Okay, listen.
Non-finite.
Which one?
Non-finite.
Non-finite. Listen. Is a finite verb or non-finite verb, Vaiga? Can you tell me the tense of the sentence?
Finite.
It is
Finite.
finite. Then if it is a finite verb,
Ma'am,
tell me the tense
finite.
form.
Simple present.
Excellent. So, Shreya, next question.
Attack.
Attack. Okay.
Attack. Finite.
Finite verb. Tense form.
Simple present.
Simple present. Very good. Ahil Samir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Have got.
Have gone. Okay.
Finite.
Finite. Tense form.
Ma'am, will you please repeat the question?
Have bought. Have bought.
Symbol past.
Have bought.
Symbol present.
Have bought.
Ma'am, present.
Same,
Don't
copy same.
Present part.
You went wrong.
Ma'am,
All my children are eagerly waiting for their chance. Tell me, have bought.
perfect.
Louder. You're right now, my son. Present perfect. Fine. Very good. Present perfect. So it is a finite verb. So I'm moving to Suraya Suraj.
Am wearing.
I am wearing. Okay.
Finite verb.
Finite verb. Tense form.
Continuous.
Present continuous.
Present continuous. Okay. Advika, next question.
Ma'am, I didn't write it. My brother.
Excellent. Very good. Keep it up. Angelina Martin, next question.
Yes, ma'am. To pull,
To
non-finite.
pull. Non-finite. Very good. Abhishek,
Yes, ma'am.
next question.
Ma'am, helping.
Helping. Finite or non-finite?
I'm non-finite.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yes, correct.
I'm moving to Sri Shankar.
Ma'am. Ma'am, meeting.
Meeting.
Ma'am,
Finite or non-finite?
Non-finite, ma'am.
Non-finite. Very good. Amin, next one.
Yes, ma'am, drawn.
Drawn. Okay, drawn.
Ma'am, helping, non-finite.
Okay, the next one, Amin. Helping has already
Meeting.
said.
Meeting,
Meeting is over.
drawn.
Drawn. Okay.
Drawn is
Ma'am,
finite.
time is over.
Drawn.
Finite.
Sure. Then tell me the tense. Same.
Non-finite.
Non-finite.
Yes,
It is the
non-finite
past
only.
participle form. Time is up. The next teacher was waiting. We'll discuss all other answers in the next
Mama.
class. And try to finish the worksheet.
Thank
And
you,
we'll be
ma'am.
coming. I'll be coming with a new
Bye.
topic in
Okay,
the next
ma'am.
class. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
See you.
Thank
Love
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am. See you next